It's an age-old story, the dreaded bathroom remodel. Working with the general contractor, it can be a stressful undertaking. Projects take longer than promised, go well over budget, and in many cases, the outcome ends up being a lot different than what was discussed on the front end. Hi, I'm Sandra Staggs, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to change all of that and show you a new way to take on the modern bathroom remodel.
Is your bathroom screaming for a makeover? It's exciting to imagine the possibilities, but with your average contractor, a bathroom remodel can be a nightmare. Somehow issues always arise. Projects go way over budget and take much longer than promised. That's where One Week Bath comes in. Unlike other contractors, One Week Bath's specialized approach makes the process simple.
We're going to make a commitment to have one crew every day on site. Everybody's background checked, everybody's been through our training program, and making that commitment to the homeowner that we're not leaving you until it's done.
We help you design, choose your materials, and manage the entire process so that you get the bathroom of your dreams. The best part is your bathroom project is guaranteed to be done on time and on budget.
We do guarantee an upfront price. We don't have any interest of charging anything more. We don't want to add to the project.
This is not a prefabricated cover-up solution. This is the exact, gorgeous, custom-built bathroom you've always dreamed about with much less hassle than you ever imagined.
The two reasons that we selected One Week Bath. The first would be the short duration of disruption in the house. And the second would be one-stop shopping.
And because we specialize in custom bathrooms, we're purchasing large volumes of the best materials from top manufacturers daily, and we pass those savings right on to you. With most bathrooms being done in just 1 week. So what are you waiting for? Call today to receive our best pricing of the year. All you have to do is call 888-541-0006. That's 888-541-0006. Or visit oneweekbath.com.
With me today is the man that's making it all happen, the founder and president of One Week Bath, Matt Plaskoff. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Sandra. It's good to be here.
Okay, Matt, so you've pretty much done it all when it comes to home construction. You were the lead construction consultant on ABC's primetime hit show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And you have your own custom home construction company, Plaskoff Construction. So why bathrooms?
I'd built a lot of custom projects, super high-end projects, long duration projects, long duration design cycle projects, and I was really looking for something that I could create some efficiencies with. I knew that there were multiple bathrooms in a home, which gave me, as a company, more opportunity. I also knew that folks spent the mornings in the bathroom and the evenings in the bathroom, so it was a really important place in the home. I also knew that there were really no bathroom design, build, specialty remodeling companies around. There were plenty of kitchen companies.
So you identified a niche and then you went out for that.
So what it was that, you know, you had the larger, more organized construction companies and contractors who really weren't interested in the smaller bathroom projects, and you had the smaller contractors who didn't have the organizational skills or resources to handle the smaller projects, but they were really happy about the smaller projects. And I thought, well, great, if I can bring the organization to the smaller project, I have a niche.
So what makes your team different than any other bathroom contractor in Southern California?
So what really makes us different is it starts with the design in the beginning. So typically when you call a general contractor, they don't do design. They're going to have you run around all over town trying to figure out, what tile you want, what fixtures you want, and the homeowner is typically, gosh, this is what I do for a living, and having the expertise to know, okay, these are great products at reasonable prices. These are not so great products. These products are great, but they're way more expensive than they need to be. And so having bought so much material, we know where we can get these products, the quality name brand products at the best pricing. And so that's kind of where it starts. And by specializing in bathrooms, we're able to buy a lot of product at a very reasonable price because we're building 300 plus bathrooms a year, where most general contractors are building maybe 10 or something like that. So that's the first step. So by going out to the client's home, helping them through the design process, and by the way, also managing their budget as we're doing the design, that's really important because they could call a designer and they could have a great interior designer come out and design a bathroom, but most of them are not too focused on the budget. They're kind of just designing, and so what you need is someone who's focused on the budget, the design, and the construction piece all together, and that's what we are.
That sounds very unique to me.
It's totally, I don't know of any other company that actually does it the way we do it. The other unique thing is that we're coming to the home, and we actually have a software program we wrote that actually lets us price it to the penny right there on the spot. So typically when you call a contractor, they're going to go away. And then you're going to call them for 3 weeks and ask where your bid is, and finally you'll get it, and it might be missing things. We're actually going to price it right there on the spot so that it's fresh and we know, and we can look at the numbers, actual real numbers. So that's the first stage.
That's great. I've heard a lot of nightmare stories from friends of mine that have remodeled,
Yeah.
and that's typically what you think, that somebody's going to come into your home and 2 months later maybe the bathroom's done, or maybe another room in the house is done. So,
and it's a lot more efficient to design in the home too, because we can also see the rest of the home, how the person's living. We have physical samples of products so we can match them up to the carpet or whatever the adjacent finishes in the room are. Also, the light in a home is different than a light in a showroom. So let's say you had the inclination to go to a showroom and go pick out your tile. You bring that home, it's going to look different in the showroom than it does in the bathroom. And so by having all these samples and being able to bring them into the home and take them into the bathroom, it just makes a lot more sense.
we'll be right back. We're talking about the bathroom of your dreams. Don't go anywhere.
Is your bathroom screaming for a makeover? It's exciting to imagine the possibilities, but with your average contractor, a bathroom remodel can be a nightmare. Somehow issues always arise. Projects go way over budget and take much longer than promised. That's where One Week Bath comes in. Unlike other contractors, One Week Bath's specialized approach makes the process simple.
We're going to make a commitment to have one crew every day on site. Everybody's background checked, everybody's been through our training program, and making that commitment to the homeowner that we're not leaving you until it's done.
We help you design, choose your materials, and manage the entire process so that you get the bathroom of your dreams. The best part is your bathroom project is guaranteed to be done on time and on budget.
We do guarantee an upfront price. We don't have any interest of charging anything more. We don't want to add to the project.
This is not a prefabricated cover-up solution. This is the exact, gorgeous, custom-built bathroom you've always dreamed about with much less hassle than you ever imagined.
I was skeptical because I've heard the horror stories of how long it can take to do a simple remodel project. So the notion of being able to get it all done in 1 week was fantastic. I wasn't sure it was possible. It was.
And because we specialize in custom bathrooms, we're purchasing large volumes of the best materials from top manufacturers daily. And we pass those savings right on to you, with most bathrooms being done in just 1 week. So what are you waiting for? Call today to receive our best pricing of the year. All you have to do is call 888-541-0006. That's 888-541-0006. Or visit oneweekbath.com.
Okay, Matt, so if I called you today, walk me through the process.
So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to call or email or go through the website or whatever, and one of our pre-design coordinators is going to contact you to collect some information. Once we have that information, and certainly that person can also answer some preliminary questions about process, you know, how does this happen, how does that happen, those types of things. So once that information is collected and the prospective client is interested in moving to the next step, which would then be to have a call with one of our design specialists, and that design specialist will reach out to the client, to you, and say, I'd like to schedule about a 30-minute call with you to verify all the information that was sent to me, to kind of give you a little bit more detail on how the process is going to work from this point forward, and make sure you're comfortable with that, because again, it's very different than the way most contractors do it. So we want to make sure, okay, you're comfortable with our process. And then the designer will talk more about the bathroom. What are we trying to accomplish? Stylistically, what are your desires? Do you have any pictures of things that you like? Functionally, money, those types of things. And then that will all culminate in that wonderful and always uplifting budget discussion, which will talk about the numbers. And basically we have a system that allows us to, with very little information, because we've done this over 3,000 times, give you some sense of what you might expect for what you're trying to accomplish, and then we can have some dialogue about where your comfort zone is. So it's important that we have that budget discussion up front so that we can actually guide you through your selections, so that in the end when we get done and we're able to price this thing on the spot, you're smiling.
Yeah, no
right?
surprises.
And you're not going to get to the end and you're going to say, gosh, I wish you had told me that on the phone. This was kind of a waste of half a day of my life type thing. So the intent is, let's gather as much information as we can up front to be as efficient as possible, and let's educate you on the process and what we see on a daily basis in terms of what these projects cost. And then if all sounds great, then you invite us out for that appointment.
What I love about that is that there's no bait and switch. I mean, there's the process. What makes it difficult for people that don't know how to remodel is they're afraid that somebody's going to come to their home and then the price is ridiculous, and maybe they have to pay a designer fee if they pay an additional fee, but this way you eliminate that.
Yeah, and I think that I can tell you that 95% of the time when we go out to someone's home, we land within the budget that we talked about on the phone, which is amazing. But that's our system, and this is what we do. So, 5%, you get to the end, you look at the number, gosh, a little bit more than we talked about. What's driving it? Well, Sandra, you picked the most expensive so-and-so that you could have. Okay, well, let's switch to the other one. So there can be some budget and scope manipulation that takes place at the site, so that we can get it to a place where you're comfortable and you say, okay, now I'm comfortable, let's go ahead and move forward. We order everything we need to build the bathroom, we get the permits, we organize everything, we have a warehouse, everything comes into our warehouse, check everything, make sure nothing's damaged, make sure it's all the right stuff, and we've got a rack that has your name on it with all the stuff, and schedule for your installation date, and our trailer shows up and our crew shows up and off we go.
If you're watching this at home and you know your bathroom is screaming out for some love, give Matt and his team a call.
Is your bathroom screaming for a makeover? It's exciting to imagine the possibilities, but with your average contractor, a bathroom remodel can be a nightmare. Somehow issues always arise. Projects go way over budget and take much longer than promised. That's where One Week Bath comes in. Unlike other contractors, One Week Bath's specialized approach makes the process simple.
We're going to make a commitment to have one crew every day on site, everybody's background checked, everybody's been through our training program, and making that commitment to the homeowner that we're not leaving you until it's done.
We help you design, choose your materials, and manage the entire process so that you get the bathroom of your dreams. The best part is your bathroom project is guaranteed to be done on time and on budget.
We do guarantee an upfront price. We don't have any interest of charging anything more. We don't want to add to the project.
This is not a prefabricated cover-up solution. This is the exact, gorgeous, custom-built bathroom you've always dreamed about, with much less hassle than you ever imagined.
The two reasons that we selected One Week Bath. The first would be the short duration of disruption in the house, and the second would be one-stop shopping.
And because we specialize in custom bathrooms, we're purchasing large volumes of the best materials from top manufacturers daily, and we pass those savings right on to you, with most bathrooms being done in just 1 week. So what are you waiting for? Call today to receive our best pricing of the year. All you have to do is call 888-541-0006. That's 888-541-0006. Or visit oneweekbath.com.
So what do you and your designers typically do at an in-home consultation?
So typically what we'll do is we'll schedule for an extended meeting, which usually on average is about 4 hours or so. I know it seems like a lot of time, but there is a lot to do. Our designer will come out, bring their design assistant with them, go into the bathroom, talk about layout. What are we doing? Do we want to move things? Is it going to stay the way it is? What do you not like about your bathroom? So there's some discussion in the bathroom about layout. And then the design assistant will typically stand there and measure the bathroom, and the designer will come out and start working with you on the design pieces. So there are 11 elements in the bathroom. We'll start with tile. Typically what we want to do is do the big three to start with. So tile, cabinets, countertops are your big three, and those have to kind of go together because they communicate with each other. And so what we'll typically do is start bringing in tile samples based on looking at photos together and what you liked or what you didn't like. And then we'll identify some candidates in the tile category, and we don't necessarily have to pick the exact tile right that second, because what we want to do then is bring in cabinet colors and put cabinets next to that, and then ultimately countertops, because things could change. So we'll take you through that process and identify the ideal combination, and once we get that sussed, then we'll move on to toilets and fixtures and mirrors and light fixtures and paint color and grout color, and so we'll take you through that entire selection process. By then, the design assistant has come back and is typically running our software program, where as we're selecting things and working together, that information is going into our software program, which is actually pricing the job real time. So that when we get to the end, we can look at a real number based on real decisions. And if I do my job correctly and my designers do their job correctly, which again works about 95% of the time, we get to the end, look at the number, and you say, that's exactly what you told me on the phone. Great, I love it, let's do it. Print a contract, take a deposit, go away, we're done. About 5% of the time, get to the end, look at the number, gosh, a little bit more than we anticipated. Let's manipulate this, let's change that, let's go with countertop B instead of A, and then we can get it to a place where you're comfortable and then move forward.
So that's great. At the end of that process, I have a budget to work with. Now, is there anything that I have to do? Do I have to get the permits?
Actually, it's even more than a budget, it's actually a real number. So, you know, oftentimes you'll get estimates, which are exactly what they are. They're estimates, and that means that they could change, right? And so this is actually a real number that we would sign our name to, and it includes everything. So it's a rare occasion that you're going to get a complete package. You're going to get materials, you're going to get the design included, you're going to get the construction, you're going to get permits. We handle the permits, we go to the city, we deal with all that stuff. From the door in, we handle it. So it's paint, mirrors, moldings, light fixtures. You just have to put toilet paper on the roll and towels up and you're good to go. So it is a rare occurrence to have that, because most contractors will include parts of things or some of the things or none of the things, and a lot of designers don't include construction, and so when you get the number from us, that's it, you're done.
I love it. It's one-stop shopping, and that's rare. Okay, Matt, let's pause for a moment. I know that you recently met with a couple, and it's someone that you work with on your advertising, that needed a new bathroom. So we actually took a film crew out and filmed part of the consultation. Let's take a look.
This is Kira.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Our designer will come out, bring their design assistant with them, go into the bathroom, talk about layout. What are we doing? Do we want to move things? Is it going to stay the way it is?
So let's start with this area. So are we maintaining the tub shower combination?
Yeah, I think we want to have.
This is the only tub in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then the design assistant will typically stand there and measure the bathroom, and the designer will come out and start working with you on the design pieces.
And that you're saying you would do this for the floor and you use this more either for the tub or...
Yeah, for the tub, yeah.
Okay.
By then, the design assistant has come back and is typically running our software program, where as we're selecting things and working together, that information is going into our software program, which is actually pricing the job real time. When we get to the end, we can look at a real number based on real decisions. When you get the number from us, that's it, you're done. You say, that's exactly what you told me on the phone. Great, I love it, let's do it.
Welcome back. And if you're just joining us, I'm Sandra Staggs, and we're literally revolutionizing the bathroom remodel. We've already covered a lot. We've talked about the planning phase, we've seen an in-home consultation, talked through the totally different experience you'll get with 1 week bath, but let's keep things rolling. So you're actually discussing what the client wants and essentially designing out the bathroom right then and there. You get the go-ahead, and then what happens? It's on to the build-out?
What we'll do is we'll schedule for your installation date that works for everybody, so that we can make sure that we have everything ready to go And our rule is at least 2 weeks before the job starts. And then that material will go into a trailer, show up in front of your house the first day of construction, and the crew will show up that same day, and then off we go. We stay with you every day until it's done.
Okay, for people at home hearing 1 week bath, should they be concerned about quality?
That's an interesting question. So what we learned is that the actual hours of a bathroom remodel shouldn't take more than a week or two to build. And so quality can be maintained. Absolutely can be maintained. Take a look at our website, take a look at our reviews. You'll see that the quality is amazing. This is a high quality custom solution. It's not a quick fix.
Prefab
Correct.
job.
Not prefab at all.
So having a construction crew at your home, a bathroom or otherwise, I mean, I think can frankly be very disruptive and annoying. I mean, it's loud, it's dirty. I mean, it takes away the usage of a certain part of your house. So how does your team make it more comfortable for the homeowner?
We have a lot of clients that actually work at home, so they're very concerned about that, of course, because they have a home office or whatever, and they want to make sure that they can continue to do that. And I think that having the same crew every day, you have a supervisor on site full-time, all the employees work for us. We can hand select our people, we can train our people. With our teams, we can say, look, no blaring radios, make sure that all the floors are protected properly, make sure that there are zipper plastic walls up to minimize the dust. The same faces every day. And so the homeowner really gets to develop a relationship with the crew, and the crews are extremely respectful of the home and the homeowner.
Okay, I want to take another moment to pause because you're actually doing a bathroom in Southern California, and our crew went out to talk to some of your crew. So let's take a moment.
The homeowners are assured they have the same crew that comes every day. They have a lead installer that's assigned to the job, and they see that same installers and the same crew every day. We treat the customers' homes like it's our own house.
I definitely would recommend 1 week bath. I'm happy with the people that come every day, and I'm happy with the concept and the minimum time disruption.
The upfront process is a big part of why people choose 1 week bath at the beginning. A lot of contractors, you know, the companies, they'll just expect you to buy your own product, and the contractor will just come in and put together what you've purchased. So if a client purchased the wrong valve and had the wrong trim that matches with that, they don't even know the most updated water codes or valve codes, which is really important in California. We pull the permit, we do everything. And then on the job, we schedule the rough inspections and then the final inspections at the end. If a customer really values their own time, they're the perfect client for us.
So being the construction consultant on Extreme Makeover Home Edition, do you feel that experience helped mold how your team approaches bathrooms?
What I did learn on the show was that in order to get these projects built in a week, in order to get an entire home built in a week, you had to do two things. You had to be very organized up front, so you had to make sure you had everything you needed before you started. And the second thing is you had to have the resources. We're going to make sure that we don't start a job until we have everything we need. That's step one. And step two, and this is really important, and this goes to what makes us different than everybody else, is that we have our own crews. We're going to make a commitment to have one crew every day on site with you so that you see the same faces every day. You don't wonder who's showing up. Every day at 8 they show up, every day at 4 they leave. Everybody's background checked, everybody's been through our training program. And we can make that commitment to say, okay, you're going to Sandra's house today and you're staying there every day until it's done.
So if you have a homeowner that wants a fantastic bathroom, but they're on a tighter budget, what can you do?
You know, every product manufacturer makes different levels of product. The product budget is driven by two things: the product selection and what are we doing to the bathroom. So I think it's really important to have that budget discussion. So if we have someone that calls us that has a tighter budget, I think that's what's so wonderful about our process, is that we can guide them through the selection so that they can do more on a tighter budget. Now, with that said, we're only using quality products. We're only using name brand products. We're using things that have warranties. I made a decision a long time ago because I knew I'd build thousands and thousands of bathrooms. I didn't want to run around all over town fixing things. So the limitation is simply those products and making sure that we're using high-end products, and then of course high-end installation methods. So if someone has a tighter budget, no problem. We just need to talk about it candidly so that we can help them make those decisions. Kohler makes a $100 faucet, they make a $900 faucet. You know, Moen makes a $100 faucet, they make a $900 faucet. All of our products are name brand and of quality. Our cabinets are made in the US, they have a lifetime warranty on them, they have soft close doors, soft close drawers. You can do whatever you wish. Now, going to even the higher end side, you know, some folks would look at it and say, well, I want something really high end. Of course, we can do that too. We just need to know what level we want to go to. So we do natural stone, we do quartz, we do higher end products. If somebody wants that $900 faucet, no problem. We can absolutely do that $900 faucet. So I think that the range is really dictated by kind of the product selection and the level of construction that's going to take place in the bathroom.
So you've heard from Matt, you've seen his team in action. What are you waiting for? Make the call, get the process rolling, and find out how easy it is to have the bathroom of your dreams.
Is your bathroom screaming for a makeover? It's exciting to imagine the possibilities, but with your average contractor, a bathroom remodel can be a nightmare. Somehow issues always arise. Projects go way over budget and take much longer than promised. That's where One Week Bath comes in. Unlike other contractors, One Week Bath's specialized approach makes the process simple.
We're going to make a commitment to have one crew every day on site. Everybody's background checked, everybody's been through our training program, and making that commitment to the homeowner that we're not leaving you until it's done.
We help you design, choose your materials, and manage the entire process so that you get the bathroom of your dreams. The best part is your bathroom project is guaranteed to be done on time and on budget.
We do guarantee an upfront price. We don't have any interest of charging anything more. We don't want to add to the project.
This is not a prefabricated cover-up solution. This is the exact, gorgeous, custom-built bathroom you've always dreamed about with much less hassle than you ever imagined.
I was skeptical because I've heard the horror stories of how long it can take to do a simple remodel project. So the notion of being able to get it all done in 1 week was fantastic. I wasn't sure it was possible. It was.
And because we specialize in custom bathrooms, we're purchasing large volumes of the best materials from top manufacturers daily. And we pass those savings right on to you, with most bathrooms being done in just 1 week. So what are you waiting for? Call today to receive our best pricing of the year. All you have to do is call 888-541-0006. That's 888-541-0006. Or visit oneweekbath.com.